I think one of the ways that the devil defeats us is he causes us to be fearful about the future. And we wonder what's going to happen out there when we get old, and will we lose our health? Will we lose our money? Will we be alone? What's it going to be like? And sometimes the devil puts these thoughts like that in our minds, and it can be a very paralyzing thing. Well, there are a lot of verses that I could give today to address that, but I want to give one that I read recently in Deuteronomy. It's in chapter number 33 and in verse number 25. It's one of my favorite phrases in the Bible. It's only half of the verse, but here's what it says. As your days, so shall your strength be. As your days, so shall your strength be. Now, what does that mean? It means that God is going to give us the strength that we need to live every day of our lives. No matter how long we live and no matter what needs we have, God has promised to give us what we need to face each one of our days. And so it's not like when we get older or when we get really old that we're ever going to reach a place where we outlive the grace of God, or we outlive the strength of God, or we outlive the provision of God. No. As your days, so shall your strength be. What is God saying? God is saying, I'm going to take care of you all the way to the end of your life. And then there's another verse that I came across several years ago that I never had paid any attention to, and I'm not even sure if I had ever read it. But in Isaiah chapter 46 and in verse number 4, God is speaking, and here's what God said. Even to your old age, I am He, and even to gray hairs, I will carry you. I have made and I will bear, even I will carry and will deliver you. And so God says, even when you have gray hairs, even when you get really old, I'm still going to be there. I'm going to carry you. God's saying, you may be aging, but I'm not aging. You may feel like you don't have the strength you used to have, but I have as much as I've always had. And my strength can be your strength if you'll turn and trust me. What does it say in Nehemiah? I believe it's chapter 8 and verse 10 that says, the joy of the Lord is our strength. You say, John, I just don't feel as strong as I used to. Well, that's understandable. Maybe you're sick right now. Maybe you're just tired. But the Bible says the joy of the Lord is our strength. And so when we can get our focus on God and we can find our joy in Him, by doing that, that gives us a new strength. It's like faith somehow produces strength in our life. And so the word for today is, no matter how long you live or what you face, God's grace, God's strength, God's provision will be there all the way until you come to the end of your time on earth, and then He'll be there to take you on to heaven. So as your days, so shall your strength be. You cannot and you will not outlive the grace of God. So think about that today, and I hope you have a great day.